In this video, I'm going to show you how to get better at ABA. Have you ever got shit on in ranked? Are you fucking? Or shit on by a overpowered accelerator? Bro! Well, if you watch this video all the way through, you're going to understand how to beat those accelerators and how to get better at the game. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be doing this this little guide that I come up with because people be asking me how to get good at the game. So I'm just gonna deliver for you guys so I can actually give you a decent explanation on how to get better at this game. This isn't too in-depth. I'm just gonna be doing like a simple, like basic guide to help out like not beginner players, but just people that are trying to get better at the game. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing today. In the meantime though, I'm gonna open some legendary chests. I think I don't got that yet. That's a mid-legendary skin, though. I already have that. I already have that. I already have that. I don't have that. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, so here's the basic rundown of the game. And the main... You guys need to get this in your head. Main thing to get good at in this game is just M1s. M1s is the main thing you need to understand in this game, because without M1s you can't do 100. Like if you in an actual ranked match, if you have all your moves off cooldown and you land a raw M1, they're dead if you play it right. If you mess up your combo, then that's your fault. But if you land an M1, they should die, unless you don't have 100-0, which is kind of rare. But most of the time you can just do that and then kill. So the M1s are the main thing that you need to focus on. So how you get better at M1s is kind of hard to explain with just dummies, but pretty much it consists of kind of like, it's just knowing when to go in and when to not. Because most of the time, whenever you're in rank, people go in for M1s. So you can just use your moves, but you can just wait until they go in for M1s and then punish them after the... Like, you can punish everything in this game. Every action that you do, you can punish. Double jump. Look. If I could... Why can't I jump? What the hell? I'm spamming... You see my spamming space? There we go. Okay. But as I was saying, jumping, punish. You see the little N lag right there? Every little thing that you do in this game can be punished. N lag. So you see a little N lag, punishable. Punishable. Double jump. Punishable. Shoot to kill. Punishable. Even sweep's punishable if you block it. Rapid thrust, punishable. Almost every move in the game you can punish in some sort of way if you have the right move for it. So back to M1s. M1s, pretty much, you need to realize their range. So all M1s are the same now. So this is the M1 range. Right here. So this, most people, you have more M1 range than you think you do. So literally, look at this. Look what I can do. See that? So I can like dash around them and still hit them from like far away. You don't need to be like, you don't need to be inside of them to M1. You can be like pretty far. You can be like this. You don't need to be right inside of them like that. You don't need to be on top of them to M1 them. You can really honestly pull off a whole 100-0 from like far away. You know what I'm saying? If I had more combo extenders, you get the point though. Alright, so now that we're in the game, I can actually explain what I'm trying to say. So, this guy, he's spamming moves, but whenever he runs out of moves, he's going to go for M1s. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So, see how he goes in for M1s? Boom. Then he's dead. You suck! Doesn't matter, but you get the point, though. Like, 1M1 is just instant death in this game. So, that's all you need to really focus on. Alright, this is day 2 of recording this video. I had to do something yesterday, so I had to cut it short, but I'm day 2 now. The 1v1 rank just reset, so this is going to be a lot easier to record. Alright, for the first game, we're versing nobody. Oh, no, on second thought, let me play a different character for this to give a better explanation on what I'm trying to say. Because what I'm trying to say is that if you get M1 once, you die instantly. I'm just trying to get that point across. And I'm just trying to explain how M1s work in general and just how the game functions. You know what I mean? All right. Hopefully this guy isn't too good so I can explain. So, please don't be AFK, bro. Come on, man. I don't feel like waiting. There we go. All right. So let's see how this guy plays. I'm not sure what he's probably just gonna press behind you. Hello? Okay, so I'm just gonna explain it by me going in for M1. So whenever I go in for M1s, he could punish that. Yeah, this guy's not the best. Ah, okay. He's gonna go in. Watch. Wait till he goes in. And then if I'm able to do it right, you can punish it. Watch. Boom, he goes in for M1s. Because the M1s themselves have like end lag almost. Not really end lag, but it's like something similar to end lag. It's like you can't do anything while you're M1ing. Whenever you M1, you're stunned pretty much. And you can use moves, I think, but you can't block while you're M1ing. That's the main thing, is you can't block while you're M1ing. And he's dead. Here's what I'm talking about. You just literally, all it takes is 1-on-1 and they die. Classic ABA game, sailing. Behind you. Nope. He's gonna go in for... That's all it takes. Single combo. Boom. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna go back into training because this isn't really working as good as I thought it would. Alright, I'm just gonna not do ranked because that's a bad way to explain it. I'm just gonna show you some techs and some things that I learned. So basically, imagine this is a person. Whenever they double jump, whenever they do this, and they have end lag, you see a little end lag right there, a little slow. Whenever they get slowed, you can just spin around them and M1 them after that. And then you should get a whole... Because if you are good at landing raw M1s, you're a demon. Maybe you don't rely on moves to combo start. If you don't rely on moves to combo start, then you're going to be a demon at this game, because then you don't even need moves. You can just use those moves to combo extend instead of combo starting. And just make your combo do more damage. But the spin around tech is very useful because you go behind block. Another thing is how the block works in this game. So you see this block? See how I'm hitting his block from this side, from here? Even from half, I'm hitting his block. But if you go even the slightest little bit behind him, it's like an angle thing. See this? It's like there's the angle that you need to go behind the block. It's really not that big. So the spin around tech is if you're M1ing, you would hit their block right there. But if you do the spin around tech, you can just, if you time it right. I'm not even that good at it. There we go. If you just do that, then they won't be expecting it. And it's also really quick. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a basic tech. Alright, enough of M1s. I'm going to talk about those more later, but basically, you'll need to understand how the timing on everything, all the timing on the M1s and how they work. Here's a tip, okay? If you want to make your cooldowns come off while you're doing a combo and maybe have an infinite combo, you can do slow M1s. I recently figured this out. If you do slow M1s like that instead of holding, this is holding it. See how fast that is? This is slow M1s. Slow M1s makes so your cooldowns can come off and it could give you an advantage in game. So let me give you an example. So with Red Hawk, for example, oh my god, this is a horrible example. It takes so long. Alright, here's an example. Here's slow M1s. Oh my god. Didn't count. Alright, let me just do it with jet pistol. This is slow M1s with jet pistol. And without slow M1s, I would not have been able to hit that jet pistol there. That wasn't... You get the point. You get the point that I'm trying to make. Is that with slow M1s, it gives your cooldowns more time to come off, so you can actually potentially get another move off. and that could be the game winner. Like with ABA is very it's like one and done thing. The entire match could be flipped around by a single and one. Because let's say you're on your last stock and he's on his last stock. Whoever gets the first M1 wins the game. Like, you're dead instantly. Instant death. Instant, like, especially in high rank games, dude. I've had my fair share of high rank games, and it consists of just them not using moves at all, and then them just combo starting off of M1s, just insta killing you. That's just how it works most of the time. All right, here's another tech that you could implement into your game. This is like an actionable step to get better at the game. So, here's a tip. Whenever you hold space after you land on the ground, you up tilt. You don't have to do 4-on-1s to up tilt. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do 2-on-1s to up tilt. If you just jump, double jump, hold space, and click, you up tilt. And you can use that to your advantage however you want. You can do that. You can do this strategy that I use. I do that, and it sometimes works. Although, there we go. If you do that, it's like I said, it's like a surprise factor. Surprise factor is huge in this game because it's all about reaction time. And dashing is very useful if you use it right. If you know what you're doing with the dashing, it's very like good for combo starting off of M1s. So, for example, you can like, if you're really far away from them and they aren't expecting you to M1 them, you can just, and they won't even expect it. Especially if you're like going around them, you can like do that. And they will expect it even less. So it's, for example, this guy, he's blocking. Like that. Instead of like just walking to them and just holding M1, like I see a bunch of like newer players doing. Don't do that. Try to like actually punish them instead of just trying to hit them. You can go in for M1s if you're good at it, but how I do it is better just to punish them trying to go in for M1s. And if they play like they don't go in for M1s, then you're gonna have to work around it. That's what because I usually struggle with people that play like that. That's kind of the downside to how I play. All right, let's talk about cooldowns, I guess. So how cooldowns work in this game is, you see the little black box going down? That is not visually accurate to the cooldown at all. I mean, it's similar, but it's not exact. So whenever you spam your moves, see how I'm spamming, and it actually comes off the second it goes down. You see how like it's ticking down. On the last tick, it doesn't actually have to go all the way down for the cooldown to come off. I'll show you again. So look really closely. I use the move before it actually goes all the way down. So most people overestimate how long the cooldown is, because most cooldowns are shorter than you think. So if you want to get better at combos, here's a tip. If you need to, for example, a move like Grizzly Magnum, if you want to hit, like combo into that and it being true so they can't mow it or anything, then you probably want to let me just, that was extra. I did not need to do that. If you want to combo into a move like Grizzly Magnum, you want to do this instead of like, if you want to combo into it instead of like trying to up tilt into it or down slam into it, which does not work. See, it doesn't work, so you can't do that. So the best way to combo into Grizzly Magnum would be to do this. And even if it doesn't guard break, that's still pretty much true. I think if you time it like with perfect precision, I think it's true. That's like the only known way to combo. There's also this way, if you're with TS Luffy specifically, you can do this to combo into Grizzly Magnum if you don't have any other moves. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Let me go get my cooldowns back real quick. I'll just show you that it's true on a blocking dummy. Here he is. Okay. So how do you combo into Grizzly Magnum? You can do this and then down slam. Even that isn't true. I think you have to time that like perfect. You have to what the hell? But you have to down slam, attack cancel perfect, and attack canceling is another thing that is not too hard to do. You literally just M1 and use the move at the same time. If y'all don't know how to do that, it isn't the hardest thing in the world. You just gotta do it a couple times and you'll get it down. Dang, it's so hard to get that true. The timing is just like so precise. You have to do it so perfect. It's crazy. Let me show you. Hold up. All right. There we go. That time it was true. And it's just a whole cooldowns thing in general is just nice to know that it's not actually visually accurate. Alright. Another thing you can take into account to use in your game is to do 4-in-1s before you actually hit them, and then down slam like that. So this isn't too hard to do. You kind of just got to do 4-in-1s, dash, jump, and then down slam and click. And if you actually get the timing down with this, you can use it really well. Actually aim it correctly. Like it's just such a good thing to do. And hold up, it's actually really useful. Another useful tech is with shurikens. Shurikens are overpowered in every way, shape, and form. And I'll show you why, because you can literally down slam off of down slam. What am I talking about? What I'm trying to say is you could down slam into shurikens and combo extend off of shurikens. Hold up, let me show you. If I can actually do it right. Bro, I swear they don't block that quick. And as players don't block that fast. Hold up. Players block way slower than that. That's really fast. I'm trying to do this combo, but it ain't really working. Not sure if it works on dummies. There we go. Basically, how you do that is it's kind of difficult to explain. Actually, let me try to do my best to explain this. How did that even happen? Okay, so my best to explain this is just down slam into shurikens, and you have to use shurikens the second you hit the ground, and then hold space. The second you start going up with shurikens, hold space instantly, and just hold space the entire combo. After that, if you let go of space, you're gonna down tilt, and it's gonna not work. You have to hold space, because whenever you hold space in the air, you do normal M1s. Whenever you don't hold space in the air, you do down tilts. And down tilts are bad. We don't like down tilts. Down tilts are only good if you're like, if you really know what you're doing and you can do something like that. The combo start, potentially. But that's only if you are like high level. I mean, I guess you can do it, but it's a lot harder without the skill required for it, if you know what I mean. Let me show you this combo one more time. Just there we go. And then even that, after that you can down tilt. Another thing is the I don't even know what to call this, but basically that's another thing that you can do if you jump before you M1. And you can do something very similar to that, which is really useful, because that's really useful for combo into certain moves. Like it actually makes that combo extending I was just talking about with shurikens a lot easier. Let me show you. Hold up. Makes that so much easier. Simple thing that you could put into your game is don't mode first ever. It's just bad to mode first. Always wait till your opponent modes and then run out their mode and then mode whenever their mode's like half. That's like the best way to win, because especially if you're playing an Awakening Wind character, that's especially that. It especially works then, because if you're in mode and they're in base, you win, and they don't have any mode and you're in mode and they're in base. It's just GG's from there. Even if you can reverse 3-stock that way. I've done it so many times. For example, combo into that. Tilt. That's not true, but don't worry about it. Alright, yeah, I honestly don't know what to say besides that. That's pretty much it. I might do a part 2. Let me know what y'all wanna, how, like, if y'all ever see a pro player, not a pro, like, you know what I mean, like a good player do something, that if you ever versus a good player and they do something, and you want me to explain it, I got you. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll deliver for sure. I know I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks because I'm still here though. It's just I'm not gonna upload as much. I'm just gonna upload different types of videos instead of just character in ranked. I'm gonna actually make videos. You know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate you for watching, and you all have a good day.
Heard you tryna come ball with us. We don't do this shit at all. I don't be waiting on y'all. Y'all just be waiting to ball. Y'all can't see nothing at all. I said,